Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to show you how I made this easy and simple design dinosaur cake for kids. So this cake was made a day ahead and I kept it in the fridge wrapped with a cling wrap to keep the moisture in. So this is 1.5 recipe divided into 3 layers. Then I made an easy dinosaur stencil out of paper. That's what I use to shape or to cut my cake into a dinosaur shape. So the secret of having a clean cut cake is to keep the cake in the fridge overnight, or at least 4 to 6 hours, maybe. Okay, yes, before cutting. If you are going to cut the cake in room temperature, it would become very crumbly and it would be hard to get a clean cut one.
I want to eat the tail.
As you can see, it is a very smooth and clean cut. That's because it's been sitting on the fridge for overnight. So after cutting the cake, I am going to assemble them into a dinosaur cake. But first I have to prepare other things. So this is going to be my base board or my cake board. I do not have a proper cake board, so I'm gonna use this how do you call this, container lid. Just cover it with foil and it's good to go. So these are all my cutouts. My tail, the head and the body are all there. So this is the stencil for the body of the dinosaur. I base it on the pan size. Yeah. So it's just like that, very easy. I am going to put a blob of cream on a little bit so that when I put the cake on top, it won't move. It would stay put. I am using a whipped cream, a fresh homemade whipped cream for the fillings and for the frosting, because I do not like a, what do you call this, buttercream frosting. I don't know, I just cannot take buttercream frosting. So yeah, but if you're going to do this like professionally or for business, like don't use the frosting or don't use this kind of frosting, because this is not for a business kind of frosting. Because this frosting is not a very stable frosting unless you're going to use the one or the store-bought whipped cream, the one that's already whipped. Yeah. I didn't divide my cake batter properly, so as you notice, I'm not sure if you did or if you do, my bottom layer is a bit thinner than the top one. Yeah, so that is the problem when you do not have a weighing scale at home, or the weighing scale for baking. Yeah, if you are serious about baking and going to make it for business, you should have a weighing scale. It's very important. Or you can also bake the whole recipe and then divide it or cut it into 3 layers, or how many layers you want, right? What I did here was that I divided the batter into 3 baking pans and then I baked it. So now you see this cake has a frosting. It's just a thin layer of frosting. Then we are going to cover it later with a fondant icing. So this is a skewer stick I am preparing. I'm gonna stick it into the cake to reinforce it so that when I put the fondant icing, my cake will stay put, will be stable. It won't be moved away or slide through. Now it is all cleaned. I'm gonna attach the head. I'm excited. There you go. The cardboard is just enough. I do not have a cardboard at home, the real cardboard that I can make into a baseboard, and I also do not want to spend another penny or another money dollars to buy a cardboard. It's expensive at the store. So there you go, it's just like that. And then now it is time to cover it with the fondant icing. I don't have a special tools like a smoothing for the edges or anything for fondant icing. I don't have any of those. I only have a rolling pin to, how do you call that, to flatten or to roll the fondant icing out, but that's all. Yeah, but it's okay, whatever you can use, you know. I also do not want to buy those fondant icing decoration tools because I am not going to do this for business or for like very often. I only do this like once a year. Yeah. So as you can see, my edges are not very good and my top is not also very smooth. Yeah, so you know what? My kids doesn't really care. Unless I am going to do this for other people, then that means I really have to get those fondant icing tool decorating kit, you know. But for a house or for home consumption only, who really cares? I don't even like fondant icing. It's just too sweet. Yeah. Next time I will not do fondant icing. I probably will just go different options. Yeah, I'll find different options to make a frosting that is not too sweet because the how do you call that, the fondant, it's marshmallow and powdered sugar, and that is all. I added a little bit of lemon juice so that it won't be too sweet. Yeah, see, as you can see, I don't have cutters or anything. I'm just using a table knife. Now the cake is covered. I'm gonna do the lettering. So that's it. First day of senior kindergarten 2020. Homeschool, supposed to be online school 2014. I didn't like some of the letter that much, so this is the trick on how you can remove it. Yeah, so this is the advantage of the fondant icing because it's very easy to erase the letters if you made mistake or if you don't like them. Yeah, so for example, the day or D and A is very thick, so I did not like that. So yeah, it's just like that. So now there you go. It's very easy. It's just a, how do you call that, a cardboard paper, or no, not really cardboard paper. In Philippines we call it cartolina kind of thing. Yeah, so this one is much better, right? There you go, a dinosaur cake. Very easy one and simple. This is enough to make my kids happy. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time on my next video. Bye bye.